The next thing we have is the edit lock. So in this part, you just lock out all the time entries or time records that you don't want to be changed anymore. So we have an option to select a fixed date. So just use the calendar icon and then just pick the date where all the records older than the date that you have selected will be locked, or you can select just a specific days. So we have the dynamic here, so just enter how many days. So all the time records that is older than 10 days wouldn't be changed anymore, either by an admin or a manager. So it's either you change the edit lock here to be able to edit the past time cards, or you won't be able to change it anymore. The next thing we have is the notifications. So we have an option to enable disable this feature, and then for clock in you can select enable, and then you just have to check how you want it to be notified. So you can either notify the employee, you can notify direct managers, admins, or the list persons. So this is the list persons. So in here you just enter the email of the persons that you want to be notified. So if you have the clock out, the same thing as well. You just select which ones you want to be notified when clocking in or clocking out. You have for the late in, for late out, employee absence request or the PTO request, the daily total, the weekly total, and then the remind to clock out. So you'd have the option to enable the notification to either employees or to admins when they try to clock in or clock out. So in here, list person emails. So make sure that you enter a correct email in here, and then you separate each email with a semicolon or a comma. Then once you're done, click Save Changes, and then once your employee clocks in, clocks out, the daily totals is good to go. The remind to clock out is already set. Then your employees or the list persons would be able to receive an email notification from our system directly regarding to which notification should be sent to them. Then we have weekly shift plan. So we can plan the shifts that you have already set up. So as you can see here, you can click edit and then select which shift applies to which employee on which day. Then just click save, and you should be able to see those shift schedule right away. So you can copy it and then select the name of the employee that you want the same shifting schedule. Mhm. And then the next thing we have the email verification. So for your employees or managers or admins to be able to receive the notifications that you have enabled, you have to go here first, add the email of the employees or the managers, and then verify. Just click verify button here, email to me, and then the employee would receive an email. So you enter the code that you will be able to see there, click verify, and then once you're done, your verify button would turn to completed. And then you can just select whether you enable or disable the notification, or if you don't want to receive an email. So as you can see here, there is an info who is using this email. That is because upon creation of the employee's profile, the email address of the employee has been added. So if you do that, it would automatically show that employee's email in here. So you only have to verify. So we have a bulk verify button here as well. So the same thing, the employees would receive an email from our system to verify their emails, and once they're done, you refresh this page and then you will see completed here. So you can also remove if you don't need the email anymore. And then of course we have the my setting, in which you can edit your username, your password, your email address, the default page you will be seeing. So when you log into your account, it will be the first thing that you will be seeing, your base photo if you have any. Then we have billings and payments, which should redirect you to the purchase page, and then product news, which is technically for any updates that we have for the system. So as you can see now, there are no news yet because this is the latest version that we have. So that should be all for the setting page.